In this video, we are going to discuss the Google citations of legendary management gurus and experts who left an indelible print in the field of management and economics. Before starting this video, I would like to discuss the process of selecting these management gurus. The names in this video have been selected from the Forbes list of most influential management gurus. Unfortunately, the profile of some of the great scholars and management experts are not on Google Scholar. Therefore, they have not been included in this video. Some of these unlisted legends are C.K. Prahlad, Jack Welch, Stephen R. Covey, Daniel Goleman, to name just a few. In this video, I will discuss a brief biography of the management guru and expert before discussing their Google Scholar citations. I would like to mention that these Google Scholar citations were taken on 21st of July 2020. Do you want to learn difficult business concepts in a simple manner? Then subscribe to Business Manageopedia for the latest videos. At the top of this list is the famous economist, professor, author and researcher Michael Porter. He was born in 1947 and he is a professor in Harvard Business School. He is known for his famous Porter's 5 Forces model. He has written 18 books and over 125 articles. The Google citations of Michael Porter are 549,555. At number 2 in this list is Philip Butler, who is also known as the father of modern marketing. Philip Butler is an American marketing author, consultant, and professor. Currently the S.C. Johnson Distinguished Professor of International Marketing at the Kellogg's School of Management at Northwestern University. Philip Butler is the author of more than 55 marketing books, including Principles of Marketing, Butler on Marketing, and so on. He describes strategic marketing as serving the link between society's needs and its pattern of industrial response. The Google citations of Professor Philip Butler are 445,788. At number 3 in this list is Joseph Stiglitz. Joseph Stiglitz is an American New Keynesian economist and winner of the 2001 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics for his research on information asymmetry. During the Clinton administration, he was the chairman of the President's Council of Economic Advisors. Stiglitz is also a former senior vice president and chief economist of the World Bank. He is a professor at Columbia University. The Google citations of Joseph Stiglitz are 311,497. Next in this list is the economist Paul Krugman. Paul Krugman is an American economist and professor of economics at Princeton University. Krugman did his PhD from MIT in 1977. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Economics in 2008 in recognition for his work on international economics, specifically New Trade Theory. The Google citations of Mr. Krugman are 242,451. The great management guru Henry Mintzberg is the next in our list. He was born in 1939 and he is an internationally renowned academic and author on business and strategic management. Henry Mintzberg writes prolifically on the topics of strategic management and business strategy, with more than 140 articles and 13 books to his name. One of his most famous books is The Rise and Fall of Strategic Planning. Recently, he has published a new book entitled Managers, Not MBAs. The Google citations of Henry Mintzberg are 217,392. Next, we have the father of management, Peter Drucker, on our list. The most important contributions of Peter Drucker to the field of management are MBO, that is management by objectives, concept of knowledge worker, and marketing oriented organizations. He contributed regularly to HBR, that is Harvard Business Review, The Economist, and the Wall Street Journal. His fans and followers included the famous Jack Welch of General Electric and Andy Grove of Intel Company. The Google citations of Peter Drucker are 205,280. Next, we have the psychologist Howard Gardner. He was born in 1943 and he is a developmental psychologist and a professor at Harvard. He is best known for his theory of multiple intelligences, frames of mind, and the theory of multiple intelligences, which was given in 1983. Gardner proposed that humans have different ways of processing information. He identified 8 intelligences. 2 more are in consideration, which are existential and pedagogical. The Google citations of Mr. Howard Gardner are 187,400. Abraham Maslow is the next in our list. Abraham Harold Maslow was an American psychologist who was best known for his famous Maslow's hierarchy of needs or Maslow's pyramid theory. It is a theory of psychological health predicated on fulfilling innate human needs in priority, culminating in self-actualization. Abraham Maslow was a professor of psychology at Brandeis University, Brooklyn College, New School for Social Research, and Columbia University. He stressed the importance of focusing on the positive qualities in people as opposed to treating them as bag of symptoms. The Google citations of Abraham Maslow are 158,517. Next in our list is the psychologist Peter Salovey. Peter Salovey was born in 1958 and he is an American social psychologist and current president of Yale University. Peter Salovey is the Chris Argyris Professor of Psychology. He joined the Yale faculty in 1986 after receiving an AB and MA from Stanford University in 1980 with departmental honors and university distinction, and a PhD from Yale in 1986. Salovey is one of the pioneers and leading researchers in emotional intelligence. The Google citations of Peter Salovey are 126,485. The next person in our list is again a psychologist, John D. Mayer. He is a professor of psychology at University of New Hampshire and is a key innovator in intelligence research. John Mayer has written more than 125 scientific articles, books, and psychological tests, including the internationally known Mayer-Salovey-Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test, which is used by researchers all around the world. Dr. Mayer received his PhD and MA in psychology at Case Western Reserve University and his BA from the University of Michigan. John Mayer was also a postdoctoral scholar at Stanford University. The Google citations of John Mayer are 84,795. The leadership guru Warren Bennis is the next in our list. Warren Bennis was born in 1925 and he was a professor at the University of Southern California. He has been an influential authority on leadership for decades. Warren Bennis has been consulted on leadership by at least 4 American presidents and by some of the best known CEOs and general managers around the world. Professor Bennis wrote more than 30 books on leadership, which is a subject that grabbed his attention when he led a platoon during World War II at the age of 19. As an educator, he has taught organizational studies at Harvard, Boston University, and MIT Sloan School of Management. The Google citations of Warren Bennis are 66,439. Next on our list is Professor Manfred Bryce. Manfred Bryce is a Dutch management scholar and psychoanalyst. He is also a professor of leadership development and organizational change at INSEAD, as well as a consultant. He is a leadership and organizational behavior expert who explores the interface between management and psychoanalysis. He has pioneered the use of psychoanalysis to understand what happens when executives begin behaving in an uncontrolled manner. In 2009, he was rated amongst the top 20 thinkers in management. His Google Scholar citations are 18,977. Nassim Nicholas Taleb is the next on our list. Nassim Nicholas Taleb was born in 1960 and he is a Lebanese American essayist, scholar, mathematical statistician, and former option trader and risk analyst whose work concerns problems of randomness, probability, and uncertainty. Nassim Nicholas Taleb has been a professor at several universities, serving as a distinguished professor of risk engineering at the New York University Tandon School of Engineering since September 2008. His 2007 book, The Black Swan, has been described by the Sunday Times as one of the 12 most influential books since World War II. His Google citations are 21,067. Next we have Henry Fayol, who was born in Istanbul in 1841. He became an engineer at the age of 19 and joined a mining company. He became director of the mining company in 1888, which had more than 1,000 workers. In 1916, he published his famous 14 Principles of Management in the book Administration Industriale et Generale. He is also known as the father of operation management theories. The Google citations of Henry Fayol are 17,830. The last but not the least on our list is Professor Roger Martin. Roger Martin was born in 1956 and he was the Dean of Rotman School of Management at the University of Toronto from 1998 to 2013. And he is an author of several famous business books. Two of the greatest intellectual contributions of Professor Roger Martin to the business community have come from his work in integrative thinking and design thinking. In 2019, Thinkers 50 ranked him the third most influential management thinker in the world. In 2017, he was ranked number 1. His Google Scholar citations are 10,241. I would like to end this video with a small disclaimer. This video is not intended to compare the greatness of these legends. All of them are special in their own way. In the end, we must remember that the profile of some greatest minds of all time like Erwin Schrödinger, Marie Curie, Max Planck is not available on Google Scholar.